How's it going, Radical viewers? Gaddy here for Gaddy's Guide to the Gaming. I'll tell you what, this thing was a bitch to try to get started. But oh god, am I going to play it. I am going to play the fuck out of it as soon as I check my time. Random friend request, thank you. Anyway, now that I know the time, we're going to play a truly classic gem. From the days when LucasArts was still a thing. Was still putting on some pretty amazing point-and-click adventures. When the PC age was this mysterious thing and the internet was this wild child of what the hell is this? And the only time you could access it was through a dial-up modem. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to my childhood, The Dig. As soon as I unpause it... Fuck my time.
Of course I miss you, darling. This is the loneliest place on Earth. Most exciting thing ever happens here is the day when it don't rain. Excuse me, darling, I got some work to do.
Well, now he has work to do.
What the heck is that? Get on in here, Pete. You got us a big old asteroid on a 3-week collision course with Earth.
Quickly! Someone call Bruce Willis! Let's throw up that bitchin' title screen that makes people think of Stranger Things now.
The asteroid has been named Attila, after the war leader of the Huns, who devastated Europe just before the fall of the Roman Empire. Attila was first spotted in a tracking station in Borneo. According to NASA sources, the probability of impact with Earth is 99%.
Yeah, it's not a good thing when that number goes up that high. Versus, oh, it's like a 1 in trillion chance it's gonna hit us. No, 99% we're gonna be bitch slapped by it.
The shuttle is up and away. This is not a mission the shuttle was designed for. But as Mission Commander Boston Lowe said in the press conference last night...
Give me the voice.
If the shuttle is the last hope of the human race, then it'll have to do the job, won't it? Wait a minute, folks. Let me introduce the landing team. Ludger Brink is a noted geologist. He'll evaluate our data on placement of the nuclear devices.
We have to be accurate. The idea isn't to blow Attila to bits.
Why not?
If we did, some of the pieces would certainly hit Earth with devastating effect.
And now I hardly have to introduce Maggie Robbins to you. She's probably the most well-known journalist in the world.
Maggie, you're famous for having once said that you never put up with censorship in any form. Now you're under NASA command.
Miss Robbins is a reporter by vocation, but on this mission she's...
I think I can answer the question myself, Commander Lowe. Danny, I trained for this mission, and I have work to do in laying the nuclear charges. When I come home, I'll be a reporter and tell you all about it. But during the mission, I'm part of the team, and I will obey Commander Lowe like any good soldier.
That may be the biggest news story of all. Maggie Robbins obeys orders.
Not in the
In
bedroom?
going over your bios, I find that Professor Brink is also a noted archaeologist. While it's well known that Maggie is a prodigy at learning new languages, is this just coincidence?
Not at all. We wanted the best and the brightest for this mission. Dr. Brink and Ms. Robbins are not narrow specialists. They are resourceful, widely educated, and creative thinkers.
Does that apply to you too, Commander Lowe?
My job is to keep everybody alive. I don't have to be brilliant, I just have to be careful. The other 2 crew members will remain with the shuttle. Ken Borden is the most experienced shuttle pilot we have. Cora Miles is our payload specialist. As you all know, she's a candidate for Congress, but we figured saving the planet is more important than campaigning.
It's cheaper, too.
Any parting message for the people of Earth?
We have exactly one chance. And we've got to do it right. Let all your prayers be with us.
Sorry guys, one quick moment. Is that actually doing anything? At a glance, no, it does nothing. That bar you see in the silence means nothing at all. Fuck me. Or maybe it did do something. Did it do something? Doesn't seem like it.
Low here. Come on out, kids. The water's fine.
Robin's here. Going independent.
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I have a lot of stories about this game. This is how I...
Welcome to the wonderful world of space. Don't bump in.
One moment, I'm gonna turn on subtitle speed. Or speed it up? Yeah, speed it up. I want to speed it up.
I'll be careful, Commander.
Brink here, going independent.
So sorry as I screwed the settings, guys, but I haven't played this game in so long, and it's got the weirdest key bindings ever.
Howdy, Brink. Welcome to the place where geology and astronomy meet.
A professor once told me, astronomers are geologists with clean hands and a squint.
You going to quote him on that in some magazine, Robbins?
I'm just part of the landing team right now, Commander Lowe.
Jesus. But anyway. God, I'm so nostalgic for that background sound. Anyway. This game literally taught me to read. And by taught me to read, I mean my dad went out to Costco one day. He asked the guy for, I need a computer game that has the thickest walkthrough guide you got. This is what he bought. Frickin' thing is thicker than most of my Stephen King novels. I think I still got it floating around, oddly enough. But no, I mean, there's a whole backstory to that as well, like how many teachers were going to put me in a special ed class because they literally thought I was, well, I give you a hint, when you come off this charming at a young age, you tend to be coming off as something else too. Yeah. And then I got tested, and my teacher found out I was actually reading an equivalency of better than her, oddly enough. Go figure. But no, this is one of the first legit computer games I ever played, and it is awesome to see this on Steam. Getting it to work right is a pain in the ass. And for those curious, say, you watch these videos and you feel like purchasing it, I'm going to give you a quick tip now, just so I don't forget in a later video. Yes, it does work. The Steam version does work on both Mac and Windows OS. But you're going to want to go online and look for something called trying to remember. ScumVM, that's it. ScumVM. Scum is basically the scripting tool that was used for all of LucasArts' original point-and-click adventures like this. Sadly, it's a little defunct now because it was literally its own little thing. It ran through the DOS program, which Windows does still have. It's just has trouble accessing a lot of the higher-end equipment most computers have these days. Like, the Steam version tries. It's just buggy as all hell. ScumVM basically kind of puts the limbers off everything and lets the games run on your actual hardware versus just the basic CPU speed and crap like that. But enough about me gabbing, let's get back to my childhood. See if I remember what the hell to do.
It's the pig. Payload Specialist Miles needs to use the remote arm to release it.
Okay, I remember now. And again, I'm kind of relearning this game too. So some of this stuff is going to be trial and error. Thankfully, you can't die in LucasArts adventure games. That's a lie. Yes, you can. Just depends on which one. Okay. If I remember right. Right? Yes. I'm in space. I have a handy dandy little PDA communicator. Go frickin' figure.
Load a payload, over.
Yeah, Boston, I'm on you.
You wish.
In your dreams.
You ever get one of those moments where you're watching a really old movie and you suddenly get the jokes? Wow, I was innocent as a child. Okay, enough of that.
Ready for the deployment of the free fall tool chest.
Is the crew clear of the area?
Crew is clear. Proceed. Everything fine with the pig, Cora?
Looking sweet, Boston. You just be good to my baby.
I have not played this in so long. This is so weird to me now. Also, considering when this game was released, this does not look bad. And that's scary. Like, really scary. Also, that bit about, blowing up the asteroid, and it's like, yeah, some big pieces may survive.
Load a landing team. I'm taking the pig down to the surface. Follow me.
You be good to my baby, Boston, you hear me?
We'll be back soon, Cora. Try not to miss me too much. Blow out.
I forget how much talking there was in this. But yeah, like, some fairly significant parts would survive, but ultimately a lot would probably burn on impact. And honestly, if they hit it in the right spots... yeah, basically Armageddon all over again. Which I think is what gave the screenwriters for Armageddon the idea for that movie was this game. Anyway. But no, if you guys think this is just like, oh no, this is just like Armageddon, all that. No, it's not. It really is not. I'm going to take you. I'm going to take you. And yes, explosive device. These are nuclear, fun fact. Take that, take the shovel. How do I... yeah. Like, God. And the worst part is, I know there's a part in this game that I'm probably going to have to actually look up again, because I don't think I'm honestly smart enough to remember it. Oh, whoops. No. Go back into space. Fly into space. Fly away into space. Okay, quadrant 1 is there. What the flying hell is this? Like, I'm trying desperately to even remember any of this. And it's like, okay, I recognize all this, but I'm also remembering it in the eyes of, like, a 12-year-old kid. Oh, okay, this I remember. Also, one of the reasons I got kind of giddy for Boston Lowe's voice actor here. At the time, I was really into Johnny Quest. Same voice actor. The new Adventures of Johnny Quest, when they had the virtual reality thing in 3D.
Cora, Ken, I'm jamming the shovel in under the boulder, then using maximum down thrust to pry it up. Does that sound workable?
Well, I'm a little short on data about the tensile strength of shovel handles in 0G under maximum thrust conditions. In other words, who knows? It might work.
Boss, be careful. If the handle breaks, maximum down thrust will smash you right into Attila. You know the saying, whether the stone hits the glass or the glass hits the stone, it ain't gonna hurt the stone.
Thanks for the encouragement, Ken. Frank, if this actually works, the boulder's going to come flying straight at you. Better fly clear. Thanks for the warning.
You know, come to think of it, now that I'm playing this as an adult...
Looks like it worked.
Now, aren't you glad I made sure the tool chest had a shovel in it? My rule is, if you can pick it up, take it with you, because you never know when you might need it.
I have the same rule, Cora, but I thought it only applied to women in bars. If you can pick her up...
careful, Ken. You don't want to find yourself getting quoted as a sexist pig in Maggie's article.
I'm not here to spy on you.
Lighten up, Robbins. They're just teasing you. If they thought you were really a spy, they'd never talk freely on the open frequency.
I was 12 when I played this. Holy shit. Also, why the hell do you need an archaeologist and a apparently prodigy that just knows and learns languages in 5 minutes? I mean, don't get me wrong, this situation actually ends up being perfect for these two. At the same time, it's like, are you guys just trying to get rid of an asteroid? No.
No need. The target's ready for the explosive charge.
Right, it's the other spot I do that with. I'm sorry, I don't remember which one of these is... Okay, fuck it.
Placing charge 1 on target site.
Negative, boss. It's beta charge that goes there in quadrant 3.
I hear you, Ken. I hear you. We rehearsed this thing 100 times and I still managed to blow it.
That's why you still need us up here, Hero Man.
That would have been a catastrophic error, Commander Lowe.
I noticed you didn't catch the mistake either, Brink.
I didn't think I had to check up on the commander of the mission.
Everybody checks on everybody, Brink. But don't worry, I'm sure Robbins will write a whole article on my bonehead mistake.
It's our mistake. I didn't notice it either, Commander. And it was caught in time. That means the system worked.
Thanks, Robbins.
12-year-old me didn't give a shit at that point. Adult me is like, what the fuck? I almost killed the entire planet. Holy crap, playing this as an adult is weird.
Shuttle, this is Low. Now placing the explosive on the face of the asteroid in quadrant 3.
Acknowledged.
Could you give me a hand with this, Brink?
Of course, Commander.
Again, why the hell did you bring an archaeologist? Also, how the hell is he giving you a hand? I'm kind of happy I'm playing as an adult now because I have so many questions now, and I want to pay attention.
Look at the pretty red light, boys and girls. I'd say this charge is armed.
Yes, I just armed a nuclear device in space on an asteroid I am literally 3 inches away from. I'm going to leave now. Because fuck that. Don't remember if it's quadrant 2 or quadrant 4. I think it's quadrant 2, but I want to see what's in quadrant 4. Probably Jack and Shite. Hey, look at that, Jack and Shite. I don't know why I'm saying shit like shite. I've been watching too much Sector Guy again. God damn it, Jack. I'm kidding, dude. I love you. Not that you'll ever see this, though. Be cool if you did. Be sweet if you did. Cooler if you did. On to quadrant 2. Where we find, you guessed it, more asteroid, more space, and target surface. Now this one actually, I do remember. Because I have to use this thing.
Let's see if we can clear up old Attila's complexion.
I remember that being louder.
Nice and smooth now.
The zero-G digger is a bit indelicate to use with explosives.
That's not what I meant to do, Boston. Thank you so much, though.
Shuttle, this is Low. We're placing the explosive in quadrant 2.
Acknowledged.
I need another hand here, Brink.
I'll be right there, Commander Lowe.
Again, why? Also, is he German? I don't think I ever remember thinking about that when I was a kid.
Excellent work, Brink. Ken, the charge is set.
Instruments confirmed. Hey, I'm just so proud of you boys.
Lord Almighty. Lord Almighty. Key. Arm.
This asteroid has a pair of landing lights now, kids. Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Who writes your material, Commander?
I get it all out of the newspapers, Robbins.
Frankly, I think I do. Like, if I had a really dry sense of humor, I'd probably be that. Weird. Is that where I picked up my outro line? Wow, that's a weird thing to pick up from. Man, my memory hole. Woo.
Let's head back to the shuttle and watch Attila do the old fire dance.
This humor is so fucking dry. I don't remember. Do I make the call again?
Gordon, this is Lowe. Do you read?
I'm here, boss.
Both nukes are in place and armed. We made pretty good time, I think.
Looks good, boss. Come on back inside for the fireworks.
Confirm everybody inside.
All in, Cora.
All clear payload.
All clear, landing team.
All clear, shuttle.
Confirm doors closed.
Doors closed.
I do plan on doing a number of these, actually. Not because I think it's going to magically get me views or any stuff like that. No, this is one of the reasons I've made a YouTube channel. I want to share some of my experiences I've had in gaming. This being one of my first experiences in gaming, certainly tells you something. Oh, that
The
Nintendo.
explosives armed. Houston gives us the go-ahead. Say when, boss.
Do it.
Now
Do
let's
it.
see, is it the big green
Do it.
triangle or the little red circle?
Shut up and push, Ken. My baby's getting impatient.
Here we go.
Did I leave that tool chest on?
We have detonation, alpha and beta.
What are the instruments showing?
Nothing big coming our way.
What's the pig telling us, Cora?
Attila's still in one piece. There's a lot of seismic bounce, some fracturing. We're stable again. Radioactivity in Quadrant 1 is well within the safe range.
What does Houston say, Ken?
Everything's go for a surface walk at your option.
Then let's go, landing team. Let's see what Attila looks like after plastic surgery. Be careful, kids. Attila is more dangerous now than before we tamed him.
Those were certainly profound first words to speak on Earth's new moon.
I'm not making speeches, Robbins. I'm concerned about keeping everybody alive.
Commander, I can collect rock samples later. Right now, I would like to get below the surface down into that tunnel.
We're gonna do it eventually. We might as well do it now. You agree, Robbins?
I'm game for it.
I've called the pig. We'll send it on ahead to light the way.
Remember, any rock may be loose, and any wall may collapse at any time.
Please be careful, everyone. Cora, send down the pig, please. We'll need the light.
Now that I think about it, they don't really explain what the hell they're doing on Attila here. But then again, this was made for, well, kids like me, I guess. This point-and-click adventures where it's, you're not given exactly a lot of backstory. I need to find that freaking guide again, because I think it actually elaborated on what the hell they were doing here.
You see anything unusual, Brink?
It's hard to determine how this tunnel was formed.
It wasn't created by the explosion?
No, it's very ancient. The explosions opened the door, but this tunnel... old, but not as old as the asteroid.
What does that mean?
I don't know yet. It just feels unnatural. There are some odd projections near the bottom of this tunnel that don't seem to belong here.
I'm sorry, old but not as old as the asteroid around it. Wow, 12-year-old me is having a fit in the back of my head. Anyway, yeah, needless to say, this is your first clue of, okay, this is weird as all hell. And the fact there's odd projections, metallic plates and stuff. Like, okay, that's interesting. What happens when you click on it? Being this is a point-and-click adventure, you're gonna click on it. What happens when you click on it? This.
Look at this, Brink. This can't be natural.
Why do you guys even go up?
Definitely not. Definitely an artifact.
An artifact? But who could have put something like this in a tunnel?
Yes, I think it's clear. Wherever Attila came from, there was someone there.
Could this be part of some kind of message? Like the one NASA put in Voyager?
If it's a message, I don't understand it.
Whatever it is, we've got to tell Houston immediately.
Negative, Robbins. I'm clamping down total security as of this moment.
You've got to be kidding.
You've been telling me all along you just want to be an ordinary member of the mission. I've had secret orders all along to look for any sign of alien presence on this rock. And now that we've found it, my instructions are clear. What I want to hear from both of you right now is, I understand, Commander Lowe.
I understand and agree, Commander Lowe. There is nothing to be gained from a premature announcement.
Robbins.
I understand, Commander Lowe.
Ken, Lowe here.
I read you, boss.
Tell Houston that I said Attila's a real Hun.
What? Is that some kind of joke?
Just tell them, Gordon. You'll receive new communication protocols immediately afterwards.
Oh, cool. This is like a secret code.
Just think, Cora. You're the only one in Congress who knows anything about this.
Houston says the message is received and they're transmitting new codes.
We're getting back to work down here, Ken. Low out. I'm giving this baby a little push.
If that doesn't work, Commander, give it a big push.
The plate just dropped down, inside something.
The plate is gone?
I'm sorry, just a reaction. The plate is gone? Yeah. What do you think was going to happen if I pushed it down to a... Well, actually, I was hoping for nothing. Lord almighty. But now this game gets kind of trippy really quick.
I may be criticized for it later, but I'm gonna dig out one of these odd projections.
It's your decision, Commander.
Get ready for a lot of this stuff for a bit.
It's another metal plate.
I wish there was some sort of inscription.
Why? So you can put that language skill to actual frickin' use, lady? You're kind of useless here, aren't you?
We're 3 for 3 here, folks.
I've heard of putting a message in a bottle, but never in a big rock.
Maybe you just haven't found one big enough. I don't know why I always giggle when he does that little jaunt at the end.
I'm going to push another one.
I wish we could be sure we weren't destroying whatever message they meant us to receive.
It seems to me that if they didn't mean us to push these metal plates, we wouldn't be able to push them.
Maggie, You know what, actually, you're not wrong. I'll give that.
Here's number 3.
It disappeared too.
What else was it going to do, Brink? Big sucker.
Here's the last one.
Well, we've done it. Whatever it is we did.
Push a bunch of plates into holes. And now I'm gonna go in the hole.
Well, here goes nothing.
We're with you, Commander.
Why? You two are about as useful as... well, frankly, a tampon in my ass.
So, the asteroid is hollow.
Time to update Houston. Low to shuttle.
Sir, why is the music volume thing not working?
Static. Must be all this rock.
We're cut off. Should we go back outside and call them?
Nah, they can sit tight for a few more minutes while we poke around.
There's literally nothing about that statement that would make anyone comfortable. Ah. But no, just... I remember this game wowing the ever-living crap out of me just with the transitional cutscenes like that. Like, to this day, even just watching that one, knowing better, it still screws with my head. Anyway, this is where we find the plates. Oh look, there's a square indentation in the center. Wonder what this is for. Yes, okay.
Shallow indentation set into the raised platform.
Thank you, Lo. I keep forgetting you're really touchy when it comes to being touched. God, working off the memory of a 12-year-old sucks right now. I mean, thankfully, this is just simple stuff. This is just simple point-and-click bait. But then this happens. I've unlocked the Triforce! Woo! Yeah, I wish. Nope.
What's happening?
I'm moving!
Brilliant observation, Brink! Welcome to the mindfuck of my adolescent self. And apparently there's two.
I feel like someone turned me inside out twice.
It's a little difficult to move now.
That's because we've got gravity. Planet-type gravity. We're not inside the asteroid anymore. And the pressure is equalized. There's an atmosphere.
Can we breathe it?
Our suits are checking that automatically. Here we are. Yes, it's at least as breathable as the air in LA. Of course, there's always the danger of airborne infectious agents.
I don't think so. Alien microbes should be no threat to us. They have not evolved to make use of our cell structures.
The oxygen in our suits won't last long anyway. I say we take them off and save the remaining oxygen for the return trip.
If there is a return trip.
Anyone that's seen sci-fi movies already knows, never do this.
The air tastes good.
Surprise, surprise. Attila was a spaceship all along.
A starship, faster than light. We're not in our own solar system. No planet but Earth has an atmosphere like this, and this ain't Earth.
After so many years of bad TV shows and crackpots with phony pictures, here is the real proof. There is alien life.
Low to cockpit, over. Low to payload, over.
Wait.
Yeah, I'd say we're out of range. Way out of range.
I don't see any aliens coming to greet us.
For all we know, it might have been 1,000,000 years since these people sent out Attila, and they long since died out.
I don't know about you, but I didn't pack a lunch.
Or a can of pop.
Well, we might as well look around and learn what we can about this place. We might be here a while.
Yeah. Literally just said, possibly light years away. Instantly tries to call the shuttle. Brilliant. At least I have Pop, Maggie, ya fucking bitch. I shouldn't be mean. Maggie's actually an absurdly useful character in this. And by that, you'll see what I mean. Let's look at the plant.
With my luck, this is probably the alien equivalent of poison ivy. I don't think I'll touch it.
Just don't wipe your ass with it, you'll be fine. Let's go.
Where are you going, Lo?
I was gonna check for water. Or some way out of here.
I think we should remain together.
Fine. Follow me.
This is no longer a space expedition, Lo. This is an archaeological dig. Therefore, I am the obvious leader.
Fine. Whenever we need to dig something up, you can use the shovel. In the meantime, our first business is to survive. Our second task is to get home. We need to work together, and I'm still the commander of this mission.
What mission?
You don't know any more about surviving on an alien world than I do.
Boston is right, Ludger.
Luger?
He's the one with experience in survival, and we need someone in command. This is no time for a foolish power struggle.
All right, I agree. For now.
Yes, that is an indication of things to come eventually. I think, is this? Yes, that is. Behold, signs there was once life! That's no longer here, cause it's dead.
Fantastic! Look!
And it probably died in the crash.
More proof of alien life.
Do you think there's anyone, or anything, alive?
It seems someone had to have been here.
Let's hope they're peaceful. Or gone.
Again, probably fucking dead. Number one, this looks like it's been here a while. Number two, it's pretty fucked up. Remember there's something I needed to get here. What was it?
Can you tell anything about what these people look like from the interior of their ship?
All this rust. Corrosion. Perhaps animals have moved things around. Hard to know what we're looking at. Let me look. Try not to disturb anything.
You gonna share your findings there, Luca? No, he's not. I just, that was me dicking around. Actually, I don't think I've ever talked to him, but also, for fuck's sake, dude, we can't even tell which end of the ship is actually the right side up. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see the cursor, but up here and there legit look like consoles. So I think we're actually standing on the roof.
Brink.
That's a question. Say something profound.
Never mind.
Since you also have nothing clever to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to open this alien chest.
Well, I don't see any treasure, but there is something in here.
I've been playing D&D too long.
When we get back, the engineers are going to have a field day trying to figure out how this worked.
I don't remember... I remember this doing something, I just don't remember what.
It's indicating to the right.
Oh, that's right, it's a compass of some kind. Also, wire.
We might need this wire later. I'm going to see if I can pull it down.
First, shouldn't you turn the power off at the breaker box?
What?
That was a joke, Lo.
Oh, yeah. Ha. Stand back in case something comes down on our heads.
Look at it. It's beautiful.
Not gonna lie, that startled me.
Changing shapes. Mathematical progressions of ever more complex polyhedrons.
Next time I suggest pulling a wire.
No, I'm glad you did.
Why?
What could that have been?
Not a random electrical discharge.
Maybe it's a kind of computer display. Maybe to the aliens who piloted this ship it conveyed some meaningful information. But to me, it means absolutely nothing.
Or maybe you guys are inhaling wonderful cosmic frickin' space weed and you're all tripping balls. What? It's space weed. For all I know, it could induce hallucinations, unlike actual weed, which does not. I live in
It
Washington.
still might be useful.
Thank you, Lo. I live in Washington. Yes, I know that. Ah.
Did any of you see? Was this here before that thing appeared?
Of course it was. Do you think an electrical field can carry a solid object?
Brink, I don't care for your sass. Also, alien planet. Who the fuck knows? God. Like, I don't know if it's just I know the game already, so I have a reason for why I don't like Brink off the bat, but at the same time, I really just don't like Brink off the bat. He's kind of a jackass. And again, so is Boston, for that matter, but survival situation. Also, fun fact. You ever got in the woods? Paracord. Lots of it. You'd be surprised what you can concoct with it. Amazing stuff, paracord.
Not just plants, but creatures too. I'm not an archaeologist, but these look like bones to me.
But they are not lying where the animal died. They were placed here. Markers.
A grave?
Best guess.
And now a home for those rat-like things.
Rat-like. I mean, they sound cute. I'm gonna take a tusk. You never know when we need a tusk. I might need to stab something.
This is light, but it feels as strong as steel.
So, titanium. And... yes, that's all we get here. Again, sound cute. Probably is gonna eat your face. Or implant babies in ya. Alien planet, who knows?
Do you think we could climb this slope?
No use. It doesn't go up all the way to the top.
The engravings on this wall, are they writing or decoration?
You're asking us?
Oh my god, I love playing this as an adult. The language specialist we bring along, randomly, by chance it seemed, suddenly has a use and is asking the archaeologist and the astronaut. Oh. Irony's a bitch. Anyway, where's my shovel? Or, wait, do I not do that yet? Really? I could have sworn. Oh, wait a minute.
It seems to be pointing at this mound.
I'm not gonna lie, it took me a few days to figure this out. Because honestly, the guidebook did give a lot of information on what to do. But I didn't want to touch the guidebook because at that time, I didn't like reading.
With that device pointing at this mound, I suspect there might be something buried here.
How scientific of you, Commander.
I want to bitch slap him with a shovel. But no, so 12-year-old me still try to play this like any other point-and-click adventure, just a lot of experimentation.
Your instinct is failing, Commander. The hole you've bulldozed here is quite useless.
Maybe not. I thought I saw something shining. An artifact.
Yeah, so doing this like the old-school point-and-click way was kind of a pain in the ass when I got to this point.
It looks like a bracelet.
Not gonna lie, I don't remember what the hell that does.
It looks like a bracelet.
How helpful. Moving on to one of my favorite parts of the game. Also, yeah, this hole over here on the right, nothing. Jack shit. There's literally nothing else of interest in this area. Except that, because I forgot you're a thing.
I think we can safely say this is not a natural weather phenomenon.
How about a mirage? Anyone voting for it being a mirage?
It knew we were here. It was trying to tell us something. Or show us something.
Don't be too quick to anthropomorphize.
How do we know what life looks like here?
It might be alive. Or it might be some kind of automatic guidance system. We triggered it in that ruined ship and now it's leading us.
You mean this is the last gasp of a holographic tour guide?
Or the Port Authority. Maybe it's telling us we're under arrest. Come quietly or self-aiming lasers will toast us to cinders in 15 seconds.
Stop it. Maybe you can think that's funny, but the last thing I need is some mischievous boy trying to give me the creeps.
If I wanted to give you the creeps, I'd tell you that it was the ghost of a long-dead alien.
How do you know it isn't a ghost?
What? You think this is where aliens end up when they die? If it is, then this place better be hell, because it sure isn't my idea of heaven.
Now you're starting to give me the creeps.
I mean, the ghost thing isn't completely wrong, I think, if I remember it right. Ugh. Let me put it this way. From what I can remember this game, explaining it's, kind of like trying to explain the movie Inception to someone that's never seen it. But anyway, guys, where are we at for time? Okay, that's what I thought. So, uh-oh, not again. Okay, there we go. God, that scared the crap out of me. I do have an autosave? I'll be damned. Needless to say, I am saved in the game, so... This is where I'm going to end the video for now, because honestly, this is a whole new thing for my software to handle. I don't know how it's going to tackle it. I don't know how big it's going to be. I don't know what the quality is going to look like. This is alien to... I am so sorry. I didn't realize I was saying that pun until I said it. This is strange to me and new. Like an alien. So, we're going to take it one step at a time. But, for now, I do hope you all have enjoyed this interesting peek into my wonderful little childhood. And honestly, if you did enjoy, be sure to like, share, and subscribe as always. In fact, I do believe right below me should be a button where you can actually subscribe. And over there in the corner is a playlist where you can see more of this. Just in case you catch a later episode. Until next time, kids, take care now. Bye-bye then.